Okay, we got this Crosley 66 TC back in shape. We got the transformer back in it and everything. Got the lamps mounted up and new wiring on the lamps. New stenciling on the cap of the transformer. We done checked the tubes out. Two were bad. Well, one was weak and the other one was just bad. We got the dial face and panel buffed, polished, and protected. We polished the dial indicator. I've yet to polish up the knobs for it. I've still yet to get started on the cabinet. That is paramount on my list. Chassis all cleaned up, tubes are in. We've got new stickers on the chassis. Got the fuse installed. I installed a 3.5 millimeter jack in place of the unused terminal for the phono input. These two still apply to whatever the sticker says. Your hot side will go to that side and your neutral side will go to that side. Or you can use this. This is already adapted over into this configuration. So if you've got loose wires, you can use the terminals, and if you have a 3.5 millimeter jack, you can plug it into the jack. By the way, here's all the crap that came out of it. Not much. Some have twice that much, plus whatever resistors there was. The speaker has been cleaned up, and a little clearing done on this to keep it from being a little corrosive. I made a homemade socket plug for the speaker, so it can be easily left in the cabinet if you had to pull the chassis out. The jumper that was on here is now internal. And this one here only goes in one way. Okay, now obviously we're getting ready to check this out. I've yet to get it hooked into the power supply. I put now the original lamps that were in this set were still good, but they were very dim, so they must be like 8 or 9 volt bulbs or somewhere in that vicinity, because they weren't very bright. These are number 51 bulbs. They're supposed to be 7 volt bulbs, but they're a hell of a lot brighter than the old ones were. So we're going to get this checked out now that we got everything back in it and double checked. I was getting it prepped for an alignment. So, but first we're going to bring it up and see what she's going to spew at me. So hang on, let me get this thing set up and we'll be back. Okay, we're set up now. I've got the temporary connections to the antenna, loop antenna, hooked in. Also got it on a long wire antenna to check out the shortwave area and see if we can get anything. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. The sun's up in the sky, and we got a really warm day today. I mean, it's probably pushing 70. So the speaker cover is open, so we don't get a tinny sound out of it. Plugged in. Got her on the kilowatt. Let's go ahead and power it up. And see what we're pulling here. She's climbing 48, 49, 51, 52, 53, 530 milliamps. It says that the paper says that it pulls 60 watts. And we're pulling about 60 watts, 61 watts. I have a 500 milliamp fuse in it. It's pulling 530. I exchanged the 500 fast blow to a 500 slow blow because it's pushing the margin. So let me scooch in here and we'll check this out and see what. Hang on a minute and let me pull a knob so that I don't have to strain my finger bone. There we go. Okay, now here we go. I think that's 55 out of Phoenix.
And Thursday, Marilyn Mott of the Better Business Bureau will be in studio. Countywide is brought to you by Matthias Sandoval, your Edward Jones investment representative.
I think that's a harmonica bar.
The mission is to deliver internet service to our community to learn, share, communicate, and entertain with. They've been doing this for over 11 years. Over the last 3 years, they have heavily invested in their network to give customers fast and more reliable speeds.
That's Flagstaff. She's a little out. It needs an alignment.
One national best-selling book, The Great
Yeah, it's probably about 40.
900, 8,000. That's 800, 900, 8,000. Get the best information,
Kilocycles,
the best
40
process,
kilohertz,
the best
kilocycle,
service, the best value. Call
Calicams.
at 800.
The Free Valley for 38 years and your trusted North Central Arizona Goodman dealer. Goodman is a name you can trust, designed, engineered, and built in the USA. Verde Solaire offers free in-home estimates on systems that are quiet and affordable.
Okay, there's that. Kick it over there. Go back the other way on the overseas.
In the Old Testament and points to the New.
All kinds of weird sounds out there. Must be being attacked by Russians. UFOs are at it again. Boy, that's a big dial. Big boy. Biggie. It must be for those seniors that's got a difficulty seeing shit. It's an amateur. This won't become active until a few hours from now. More than a few hours from now. All right. We'll put her through a full pace when we get her all back together and everything in the case. Okay, so there we are. She's checking out all right. I got to get an alignment on it because she's seriously a little out of sorts. But other than that, she's fine. I think I mentioned we replaced 2 tubes. A K7 and I believe that one there is K7 and the other one was what was it? K7 and a Q7. Oh, wait a minute. A K7 and the power output tube. The other one was just seriously in the dump. So I'm surprised it was doing anything when we checked it out earlier. So anyway, we'll get on with it and I'll see you on the next segment.